the sexualization of children is something that unfortunately seems to be happening a lot in our society. Whether it be that Netflix movie Cuties, where they sexualized little girls, to, our recent legislation and controversy when it comes to drag shows and wanting to give lap dances to children while reading them books in a public library. If you don't believe that that happened, look it up. It did. I know, it's crazy. So there's this recent TV show that I saw a commercial for where it says, being naked is not a bad thing at all. Normalizing all bodies, a groundbreaking new series, Naked Education, starts Tuesday at 8 p.m. Stream free on All 4, which is some British streaming platform. Now, I took a little look at this, but I'm going to take a deep look at it with you all on this YouTube video together, because I watched through it and I said, hold on, is this a TV show about grown adults getting naked in front of little kids? Now, surely nobody is dumb enough to make a TV show like that. However, I think I'm right. I think that is what the TV show is about. It is about being comfortable in your body enough to expose yourself to little kids. Obviously, there's a few issues with that. Number one, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Number two, it's also just inherently wrong. Getting naked in front of kids, being naked, no matter what society tells us today, being naked is a sexual thing. Your naked body, it is inherently sexual. There's a reason why you feel a sense of shame when you don't have any clothes on. Me being a Christian, I obviously think that stems back to Adam and Eve, but no matter what you believe in, being naked is an intimate thing. It is not to be shared with minors who, some of them might not even know what sex is, and also, that's just not something that needs to happen to minors. Discovering their body is something that has to happen on their own and in conversations with parents that can actually do it appropriately and not take advantage of them. Having some random stranger expose themselves to their kids, there's nothing educational about that. There's nothing good about that. And it's very, very creepy. I shouldn't have to explain this, but unfortunately, in today's society, I have to explain why getting naked in front of kids is wrong, because some people will try to fight me on it. If you don't believe me, go on Twitter for about 5 seconds. You'll see the pedophiles running wild. Anyways, let's watch the commercial for the show, since you guys probably don't even believe that this is a real thing, but unfortunately it is. Take a look.
As teenagers, you're always thinking, I'm so fat.
There have definitely been times that I've looked in the mirror and hated what I see.
This is a baby step to becoming more accepting of who you are.
Being naked is not a bad thing at all.
Right off the bat, I disagree with that sentiment. Being naked, while it's not a bad thing at all, it's definitely not something that you should do on live national television or share with a bunch of other people. I think being naked is something that should be shared amongst, a husband and a wife, and that's about it. Nobody else needs to know what you look like down there, buddy. But, we're already going morally backwards here.
Zero, please.
Educate! I think it's time that we see what real male bodies look like.
This is where things get interesting. It's time we see what male bodies look like. These are kids. These are kids sitting in what looks to be school desks. And what is happening to these kids? A bunch of old men are getting naked and exposing themselves. Why? Well, because it's a TV show. And that's the whole premise of it, is being comfortable enough with your body that you can expose yourself to little kids. That's absolutely ridiculous. How is this show greenlit? How is this show a thing? Look at this dude. This would be my face. What are these guys about to do? If you don't think pedophilia is being normalized, in today's society, maybe this will change your mind. There are some people that think this is normal and okay. We have to fight against stuff like this. This is too freaking far.
That we see what real male bodies look like.
Whoa, naked men.
Do you know what? Your happiness shouldn't be reliant on whether you have this perfect shape.
A groundbreaking new series, Naked Education, starts Tuesday at 8 on Channel 4. All episodes available after on All 4.
So, I feel like the show comes in dangerous packaging because it's being labeled as this thing where it's like, well, we're learning to be accepting of our bodies. We are, you know, I don't have the perfect body by societal standards, and you don't have to have the perfect body by societal standards. And they're saying that this is about learning to be accepting of your body and accepting it for what it is, which I don't necessarily disagree with. I do think that, you know, there are problems with being obviously obese. I've talked about this before, but it didn't look like anybody on this show was like morbidly obese here. It just looked like everybody here was kind of pudgy, and some of them weren't even that pudgy. Some of them were actually in pretty decent shape. But I you know, they're packaging this show as about body acceptance. But then they add that clip in there of a bunch of old men derobing in front of little children. What does that have to do with accepting your body? You know, if this is about a personal journey, about not being ashamed of your body, which I get, you know, body dysmorphia is a real thing. Being ashamed of your body is something that people struggle with. And, you know, I know some people would be uncomfortable wearing a tank top and showing off their muscles like me, and I get that. And that's okay. But being naked and exposing yourself to national television and a bunch of other people is just unnecessary and doesn't need to happen. And it's wildly unnecessary to get naked in front of a bunch of children. That has nothing to do with self-discovery about your body. I think that's a personal, private journey that can be documented in a thing like the TV show The Biggest Loser, where it's like a weight loss journey or something else like that. However, this seems very creepy and very pedo-y. I'm getting heavy pedo vibes from this. And I think you guys all feel it too. It's gross. You know, I wish there was a petition to stop this show. I mean, this is absolutely scary, disgusting, horrid. I can't believe that somebody made this promo and thought, they'll love this. Society's going to love this. Twitter's going to absolutely eat this up. I think it's gross. And I think we need to stand up against people trying to normalize pedophilia. But let me know if you guys disagree in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I can't believe that this is probably the craziest thing I've watched ever. Because they're just so casual about doing that to kids. It's gross. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe. Thank you for all that stuff. Should I stream on YouTube? Let me know in the comments. Would you guys watch if I streamed on YouTube instead of Twitch? I've been thinking about making the jump. I don't know. Let me know. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.